Okay, again, your goal here is to read the problem and make some attempt to solve the problem. A lot of people get stuck, and what we're doing is we're treating this like a textbook now where you're actually reading a problem, not quite clear what to do, and you're wondering what the instructor would do. Well, the instructor wrote it down for you if it's a textbook, and what you're trying to do over here is make sense out of it. And the first thing to say is the arithmetic mean between two numbers is 1. So I'm just going to say A and B are the two numbers. I'll put this over here. These are two numbers, by the way. And the mean, they say, is the number 1. Well, what does this mean to me? This means A plus B is 2. So I definitely see that right over here. Now, you might say, what else did I do over here? It's an equation with two unknowns in it. Solve for one of the letters. Do you have to? No, but I hope you realize that B would be equal to 2 minus A. So I kind of understand that part, all right? Again, we're still talking about two numbers, all right? Now let me keep reading it. And the harmonic mean between those two numbers is minus 15. All right, so let's write this down. Harmonic mean. So I'm going to say, if the harmonic mean between those two numbers is minus 15, they're basically telling me that H1, let's write this over here. Let me get my thing out. That it's between them. My problem is this over here. I'm wondering what the relationship is. So my relationship is I got to figure out there's an arithmetic sequence over here. So let me write this arithmetic sequence down. And what's it going to be? Well, it's going to be 1 over A, this is their arithmetic sequence now, minus 1 over 15, I'm just taking the reciprocals, and then 1 over B. And that's the arithmetic sequence now. All right, so I got to figure this out now. And the way I'm going to do that is, well, geez, I think I can do that, right? So let's talk about that. And what I got to do is I got to add these two together, take the average of it, and it's going to give me this. Let's write this down. So minus 1/15 is equal to 1/2 1 over A plus 1 over B. All right? Wow. I got to figure that out now. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to multiply both sides by 2 initially, minus 2/15. And then I get 1 over A plus 1 over B. And I'm looking at this, and there's two unknowns, right? But I do want to claim I do know this up here. So I can make a substitution now. So minus 2/15 equals 1 over A plus 1 over 2 minus A. All right? And I got to do some work now. And the work is going to be, I guess I got to multiply by the LCD. And the LCD is going to be 15A 2 minus A. Let's write this down. Again, let me make sure I write that down. LCD is 15A 2 minus A. And I'm multiplying every term by that. So if I multiply the first term, which is minus 2/15, so 15 drops, I would get minus 2A times 2 minus A. Gee, let's do the second term. 15, the A drops, and you get 2 minus A. Plus, well, let's see, the 2 minus A drops, you get 15A. All right, I got to do this now, and what are you going to get? Minus 4A plus 2A squared. This is 30 minus 15A. I'm hoping it's going to really kind of be easy. Plus 15A. Well, it doesn't look that bad. You get 2A squared minus 4A. The 15A's disappear, and then you get minus 30 equals 0. And then I'm going to factor a 2 out, or divide both sides by 2, just to make my life easier. And then what do you get there? A and A. You're going to get a 3 and a 5, minus 5 plus 3. And that works out. You do get A squared. You get minus 5 plus 3, which is minus 2. And you do get minus 15. That works out beautifully. So the A is what? A is minus 3. Or the A could be 5. all right? So I got two answers here. I'm wondering, do they make any sense? And, making sense out of this thing is writing things down and then rereading the problem. So if A is -3, B would be, well, I'm going to go up here and put that down. B would be, I'm looking at this up here, by the way. The B would have to be what? 5. And let's say let's write this down. Let's say the A were 5. What would the B be? The B would be what? 2 minus 5, which is -3. All right? Now, by the way, I just want to, kind of read the question. And it goes over here. It says, the arithmetic between two numbers is 1. Well, the arithmetic mean between these two numbers is 1. If you add those two together, you get 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And the arithmetic mean between those two numbers is also going to be 1. All right? Same thing. All right? Now, where'd they go on to say? They said the harmonic mean between those two numbers is -15. Well, I don't know that to be true. So if you want to, you could check it. All right? I want to point out what I mean by that. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to erase all my work over here. I'm just checking these guys. I want to make sure it made sense at all. They may not make sense. That's why we read things over again. So if this is harmonic, right? These two numbers over here. Let me write this down. Whether I put down -3 and 5 or 5 and -3 really doesn't much matter at this point. So I'll put this over here. -3 blank 5. And it's harmonic. So what do I write down over here? The arithmetic one would be -1/3, comma, and over here would be 1/5. And then I'm going to get the middle of it, right? How do I do that? Add the two together and divide by 2. I think I can do that. And that's going to be what? 1/2. Add the two together. And what's 2 of those together? It'd be 15, right? And you get -5 plus 3, which is -2. And what do you get there? You get -1/15. And that's -1/15, right? And what would this one over here be? As stated, it would be -15. Now, I realize somebody's going to argue, well, what if I did the other one? Would that work out as well? It's really the same thing. What do? Add the two numbers together and divide by 2. I'm sorry. I misspoke. I got to do the reciprocals first. Sorry about that. Because it's harmonic. This is going to be 1/5, something in between, and this would be -1/3. How do you get the middle of that? What are you going to do is 1/2 the sum. And the sum of that, let's put that down for you. 15. And what do you get over there? 3. And then you're going to get, again, because 3 times 5 is 15, and -5. And what do you get? 1/2. That's -2/15. So what do you get over there? -1/15. And again, the ratio of that's -15. We're getting the same thing over and over again, all right? So what are the two numbers? 5 and -3, all right? Thank you.